took three, or maybe we took two, or couldn't take one run back.
And there's nothing but open lanes in the defensive secondary. You thought they did a really good job of getting the football into the hands of their playmakers in the first half. Bronson Hill, one of them. He's down the far sideline, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bronson Hill.
Bronson Hill's performance today.
He's talented.
Squeeze his way. Look out, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. He's gone.
The thing with Bronson Hill is you know, he's as fast as anybody in our conference.
Breaking free again. Are you kidding me? 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. He's gone again.
He's up there with all the people I've been around, so it's not surprising at all. That's what he does.
My name's Bronson Hill, and this is my story. Fun to have a family here, you know, in California, especially like my little cousins, my nephew, you know, just so they can see something different, you know, and Grand Rapids.
Hut! Hut! It's easy. Easy. Go from there. Throw it. Come on, let's throw it.
Jemiah, my oldest brother, he is 8 years older than me. Jeremy is 5 years older than me. And Jaleesa, she's 3 years older than me.
Anybody that knows Bronson is probably serious 10% of the time.
Say something good about your favorite uncle.
Which one? They got it from me. I'll give him that. But Bronson's on a whole nother level with it.
Can't wait to get a different nephew than you.
My name is Jaleesa. I am Bronson's sister. He was smart, funny. I think he's a mama's boy.
With him being the youngest, there was times when he was the only one that wasn't in school yet. He always talks about how he would share a little frozen shrimp while everybody else was gone. So it was just me and him eating the shrimp.
Always up to something. But just making everyone around him laugh all the time.
I'm going to be staying here for 5 more days.
What's been your favorite part about California?
My favorite part is having fun with my family.
I moved to Huntington Beach 50 years ago.
Your daddy came following me? Your granddaddy? I think he's gonna be a cute old bald dude.
You gonna wear those vests with the check?
I'll be fresh. I'm gonna look like I'm 20 when I'm.
No, I'm gonna be picking
60.
on his outfit.
Oh, here they go!
Fireworks!
Y'all gonna coordinate y'all.
We're gonna be going to church every Sunday.
Oh, there goes Mr. Hill.
I'm gonna be walking out.
Grinding on my grinding, my shine. From the finer things in life, you know I can't hide. So define, I gotta focus on mine. Define, I gotta focus on mine.
I always believed in Bronson from the time he was a little kid in high school. I always felt like he was the best.
I always knew he would be great at being an athlete.
When he started playing with the Fuller Panthers as a little boy, he was a standout, you know. He always had a physique, even as a child.
Started playing football in 2001 for the Fuller Park Panthers. You know, the local park right around the corner from where we lived on Inlet Street.
We grew up on a street called Inlet. It was an alley and there was no outlet.
It's only one way in, one way out, and that was the joke, inlet, no outlet. We lived in the very last house in the inn.
It was different. We were kind of excluded from like the city in a way, you know, just like a random alley and it goes down too.
Bronson and me slept on a bunk bed. He slept on the bottom, I slept on top, and then Jeremy slept on a bed across from us.
You know, I worked night shift the majority of, I would say, while they were growing up. I worked night shift, so I would work third, slept as much as I could while they were in school.
As a kid, I didn't really think much of it, but when it came to like middle school and high school, I just seen the sacrifices that she made, and just, especially for me, sending me to a private school, you know, we really couldn't afford a private school, but she did it. You know, I would see her go from working third shift and go straight to working first shift.
There were other kids from similar upbringings, other kids who had their dad in prison, other kids who had, you know, single parent home, who moms worked 2 jobs, but I guess my mom, she was always different.
Can you tell me a little bit about just what it was like taking care of 4 kids, like running the show, working, like making sure everyone's doing their homework, getting people to practices?
It was just what I did, you know. Even Bronson had said once they had to get up and say something about some kind of hardship in childhood. He said before he got up there, he started thinking, I can't think of anything. And then he told me, he said, I guess it was the way you handle things, you know, because I've gone through foreclosure, I've gone through repossession, you know, and they were with me when we were going through this. Being an adult looking back at some of the things we had gone through, they had to be struggles. But he said, the way you handled it, it didn't seem like a struggle to us.
I mean, it was a struggle, but it was beauty in it at the same time.
A lot of strength from it.
A lot of strength.
What was that process like, decision like, him going to Catholic Central or making that decision, like as a parent?
I would go to parent-teacher conferences and I would just come back so mad at him. I would come back and say, Bronson, what I tell you about going to school and turning into Chris Rock? But he was never a fighter. You know, he never got into fights and things like that. But Bronson got into his first fight at Ridge Park in junior high school.
And she told me if I get suspended, I was like getting suspended and getting in trouble. She said if I get suspended again, she sent me to a private school. So I got in a fight, and she sent me to IHM, Immaculate Heart of Mary, which is like a secondary school of Catholic Central.
Talked to the principal about what I was thinking about, and she sat down with me and told me, you know, a lot of things about it. And then I brought Bronson with me, and she sat down with both of us. Bronson didn't want to go. He was mad the whole while. When we got home, he was telling me, I'm not going to that school. I don't care. I was like, yes, you are.
It was definitely like a culture shock, you know, all white kids, Catholic at that. I'm not, you know, I'm Baptist.
He made the transition a lot better than he thought he would. Yeah.
Say that ended up working out.
Yeah, it did.
For the Cougars, Bronson Hill takes the handoff, goes into the touchdown. It was 28-20 Catholic Central. Third quarter, CC again, it's Bronson Hill. This time a 70-yard touchdown run coming right at you, and he's going to take it the distance. How about Bronson Hill tonight? 4 touchdowns in the game. He breaks a school record for touchdowns in a season, and tonight he accounts for, get this, 483 yards of total offense.
What was your highlight of Catholic Central? Catholic Central?
Oh yeah, the highlight would have to be winning state championship my senior year. Unbelievable, you know, it just feels good.
I would say one thing that is good for Bronson is it always kind of works out for him in the end. He got a full ride scholarship with no highlight tape at all. It pretty much was word of mouth. Hey, you need to sign this guy.
The goal was to get a full ride, and I was offered by Eastern Michigan, so I had to accept that. You know, coming out of West Michigan, nobody really goes to Eastern Michigan, but that's all I had. My high school coach, he said, like, if I had one more year with you, like, you would have so many offers. I'm like, it is what it is. But even going into Eastern, I was still like the underdog. Even at Eastern Michigan, the underdog, you know. It's a clip on YouTube I can show.
And then Bronson Hill is, if he can be one of our top backs, then he can be a running back. If not, then he's going to come play for Coach English, and I think he knows that. I told him that you just have to be flexible, and we'll see where you end up.
So I heard that. I'm like, man, like, I'm already, like, getting doubted. I haven't even stepped foot on campus. So nobody really seen me, you know, merging to be the starting running back. So I really just have to just grind in silence and just have my own goals, my own determination.
And then your sophomore year is a little different.
Yeah, so sophomore year, the first 6 games, I only played like a couple offensive snaps. So then the head coach, he pretty much made the offensive coordinator and made the offense start me one game. And the game I started, I had like 283 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Did a really good job of getting the football into the hands of their playmakers in the first half. Bronson Hill, one of them. He's down the far sideline, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bronson Hill. No flags. 10 from the 42. He'll take it on the right side. Squeeze his way. Look out. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. He's gone. Bronson Hill with his second consecutive long burner. And Eastern Michigan is on the board yet again. To the Eagles left to right. Bronson Hill tries the right side. Sidesteps his way. Not to the second level. Breaking free again. Are you kidding me? 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. He's gone again. This is unbelievable what Bronson Hill has put on display today. Wow. They'll give it to Hill. Hill, right side. Touchdown! Bronson Hill! His fourth of the football game.
The word I use is ignorant, but sometimes Bronson would do stuff, and after the game, we would just look at each other and laugh, and I was like, you are funny for doing that. Like, you just rushed for 283 yards and 4 touchdowns. Like you funny, but we'll be on the same page, so.
Jerry was diehard, still is. He went to every Eastern game, even the ones I couldn't make.
A lot of successful athletes that made it either had that coach, that annoying fan in the stands. I was that guy.
If you want to look at a positive, Bronson Hill for the second time in his Eastern Michigan career, over 200 yards, the second most yards he's ever gained. It was well over 250.
Yeah, really an outstanding job by Bronson Hill, showing the speed, the balance. We talked about him being a complete running back. He has all aspects of the game he does very well.
Yeah, no, Bronson's not hurt, at all. Again, Bronson gets a lot of the attention, but we really feel as though we've had 3 quality backs, and I think we've seen that.
That, during that time, was the hardest. That was the hardest to watch. Me, his brothers, all of us, because it hurt him as far as draft prospect, this, that. And he had a 1,000-yard season the year before to maybe 300, so that's a big switch.
Really just one of the hardest parts of my college career in general was D. Reed passing.
The reward for the information in the homicide of Eastern Michigan University football player Demarius Reed is now doubled to $10,000.
D. Reed was, pretty much robbed and killed the day before our game. We were pretty close. He was, I would say, like the leader of our team. We were suite mates freshman year. So we pretty much lived together. Somebody that you see every day. Somebody with the same goals, same life as you. Just killed, just gone. So I chose to stay my senior year. So that's when we hired a new coach. Coach Craig, it was like his first D1 team. He came from Drake University. And our strength coach, he had a lot of connections in the NFL. So a lot of teams were, starting to ask, how come Bronson isn't playing? What's wrong with Bronson? So he pretty much told me just have a sit-down meeting with him. In a nutshell of the meeting, he pretty much said he didn't see what the hype was about. He said when he came to Eastern, it was Bronson Hill. The rest of my senior season, I practiced hard to control what I could control, and I had to make sure my attitude was right, even when they stopped playing me.
When's the last time you've been down here seen this house?
For me, it's been a while, a long time. A lot of memories come.
This was it.
That's inlet?
Yeah.
61 inlet.
I remember when we first found out we was moving, so happy.
Yeah.
Yes, can you believe it? Yep. They're starting to get bad with the mice and stuff. So if you made it to this house, that meant a lot. You was special, you had the honors of coming to this house. Yeah. Just the inside of the inlet right here.
That's the kitchen?
Yeah.
And who's that right there?
That's Jemiah, my older brother Jemiah and Jeremy for this.
This is the only world I knew, the only world we knew. So it was just such a small part of Grand Rapids that we was in. I'll be at Capital Central all day, go play football all day, so I have to go home, back to the hood. It was Like, dang, sometimes I practice, I be thinking like, I'm having so much fun right now, but I know after this I gotta go right back to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always calculated in my life in a way, like, I'm making sure like I'm always not going back to that. Like, no matter what I do, I go back to that. So I gotta make the right choices.
My main goal, you know, is just to help others.
Yeah.
In any way I can. That's what I like to do. Just help people, you know. Whether it's helping out financially, helping out by motivating, helping out by actually helping. Jasmine's home.
Hello. Organic watermelon? Dang. This where your family come?
We're gonna do about 2 of those. Huh? 5 nights. Yeah, they'll be here for a while.
That'll be fun.
A lot of content.
Oh, maybe I could take some days off and stuff.
You gotta go where they at.
I know, when they move. On top of theirs.
Say cheese to the camera.
Cheese to the
Stay right there.
1, 2, 3.
Running in this capitalistic gang, got me feeling much of the same. Ignoring the pain and searching the green and fame.
Yeah, exactly. It was fun because you already done been one.
But what about the kids? And I know my ancestors got their beds. Gotta take care of my loved ones before my body's gone. Play this Game of Thrones and sitting on my roar throne. Wonder if I find my happiness and trap my place.
Where were you the first time you found out that you made an NFL roster?
I didn't sign with a team right after the draft. You know, the draft happened April, May. So from May to August, I'm unemployed, a free agent, you know. I'm just waiting every day, just hoping to get a call. I was at my sister's, living at my sister's, and I got a call from the Bills for a tryout. They flew me in. It was me and another running back, and we had a little workout. We had to wait for like an hour and a half, let them know like, who they're gonna sign. So they called me down and let me know that they were gonna sign me and that they liked me. So
it was preseason, and Bronson was like 6 on the depth chart. So the odds of him gonna probably get in the game were pretty slim. But then some of the players started getting hurt. He called me and he said, "Mom, so-and-so just got hurt. I'm starting Sunday."
For the touchdown play, Manuel had one more play to make. The 2-point conversion pass to rookie running back Bronson Hill for the go-ahead score.
I pretty much knew it was going to be. We ran it for 2 weeks since I've been here. It always goes to the running back. So I was just seeing it in the air, and I was like, man, I got to catch this.
And so he would say things like, yeah, when I grow up, I'm going to play football, and I'm going to build a house, Mom, I'm going to build you a house. You know, he really started to believe that one day things would, you know, that he would get to a certain level, you know, at a very young age.
I've been on 9 teams, technically, practice squad and off season and active roster. The toughest part of the journey, I would say, just like knowing your worth, you know, like knowing that you are good enough, knowing that you belong. Yeah, I just keep that mindset, like I said, I just have self-worth, and I just know that like I am good enough.
It's May 1st, 2017. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, just got released. You watching this? I mean, God had a bigger blessing for me.
Yo, can y'all see me? If you can't see me, just picture me rolling. But yeah, it's May 3rd, 2018. I made a video on May 1st, 2017. The Jags had just released me, and I said, you know, I'll be all right. You know, God had a plan for me. I never lost faith in God. I never lost faith in myself. You know, I'm with the Cardinals right now.
The NFL wasn't really my big goal. It was just competing. You know what I mean? So whenever I felt like I could compete at a higher level, that's what I wanted to do. So the NFL is kind of inevitable in a way. I'm not saying like
I was made for the NFL, but like I think my super objective is to compete and help others, honestly.
And you don't have to be a statistic. You know, the black male born to the single mom statistic, it doesn't have to be you. You have to make the choices. Yeah, that's all it boils down to. There's nothing special about Bronson, you know, in that aspect. You know, of course, he's special as my son, but anything he did or anything like that, or anybody else done that's successful, they put the work in to do that.
What's going on?
My first post-op checkup.
Thanks. What happened?
They say I tore my Achilles. I tore my Achilles 3 weeks ago.
You doing okay?
Yeah,
Here, let me put this pillow under your leg. There you go. You want? Is that okay?
Yes.
How's the pain?
I haven't really been hurting too bad.
Yeah? So, this is called gravity equinus. So without him contracting anything, where's the tension? So it looks pretty similar to this one. You see that? Before surgery, this foot was down because it wasn't connected. And that's our Thompson test. You see that? See how when I squeeze it, it's moving? So it's obviously connected now. So you can start mobilizing him. So that looks really good for where we're at. We just have to start doing some rehab, yeah.
The injury, it don't really hurt. It ain't that bad of an injury, like, as in like a shattered leg, a broken arm, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot more injuries that hurt, a lot more. Really just like your spirit, you know what I mean? It breaks your spirit, like your mind. That's what hurts the most, really, when it happens.
What was that day like that you got hurt?
I was in the AAF, like trying to get back to the NFL, trying to get some film. When it happened, like, you just know, it when it happens. Like, it's not like a sprain, it's not like a pulled muscle, like, you know, like, yeah, that was my Achilles. So then they got me up to walk, and I couldn't walk. So I would just think about everything, just thinking about, like, how much odds were against me in the first place and just how much this would set me back. I had teammates that would keep me up, you know. I kind of really had to stay up for, like, my mom, you know. She was upset about the situation, so I had to, like, be strong just for, like, her or, like, my family or my girlfriend. And so, like, after a couple of minutes, you know, I just accepted what it was and just, you know, moved on, you know. And that's just kind of been my mentality throughout life. I can't dwell on being hurt, you know. I just have to do something about it. So that's what I'm doing.
Bronson, like, very confident in everything, and I had never seen him down in any type of way before. So I would just keep asking him, and he'd be like, it is what it is, you know, like, he got to do this, and he just focused on the next steps to get back where he is. But I just wanted to make sure, like, mentally, emotionally, like, he was good, you know.
And that's one thing too with him being hurt. It shows you who's really in his corner, you know what I mean? I mean, the injury can be a career-ending injury if you stop playing. Yeah, that was a career-ending injury. Or you could be, you know, one of the guys who bounce back, and that just be another part of your story.
Feel good, man, you know, still making progress, doing a little bit of cuts and stuff.
A little cone work.
Yeah, so like you said, man, I'm pretty much healed, so now I just gotta get that strength in.
Yeah.
My head, so feel good though.
What do you hope for him? What do you want for him?
I want for him as a person. Just want him to live a happy life. I want him to get married. I want him to have kids. But I just want good things for him.
I would like to see him playing again, you know. So hopefully that'll happen again, that he'll heal up enough. Him and Jasmine, where's the camera? I'm still waiting on my wedding invitation. You too.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Happy birthday,
Thank you. I got a video for Jasmine. If you guys don't mind.
Alright, so I don't got much time because you're rushing me. I asked you to leave for 20 minutes. You said I got 20 minutes on the dot, so let me hurry up. First and foremost, I hope you're having a great birthday. I hope you're not too mad that I threw you a surprise birthday party after you said, Bronson, do not throw me a surprise. I don't like surprises, but I really just wanted you to feel special. I wanted you to be around those that care about you, those who love you, those that appreciate you. It's crazy because it doesn't even feel like it's been 3 years. Like, that's how much fun I've been having with you. That's how much I enjoy being with you. Like, it's like time just stops when I'm with you. And I thank God every day for you because you are truly a blessing. You know I'm a mama's boy. You know I love my family. And when I look at you, I see my mom. I see my sister. I see my aunts. I see my cousins. I see every woman in my family that I love in you. I can't live life without you. With that being said, Jasmine.
Okay. You stand up. Jasmine Joy Cross, I love you all my heart. I was wondering.
Of course,
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you for your birthday.
Don't start crying. For real. Oh my God.
How you feel, bro?
Thank you. Feel good, man, you know. Really just good to be around family and stuff, you know. Good to be around just positive vibes, good purpose, right decision, an easy decision. So feel good, man. It's a good day.
No matter what is next, I know we'll be good. I know it'll be something positive. I know it'll be something greater than
what we're doing right now. Yeah, and I feel the same. Just like it's gonna be growth from here, whatever it is.
I feel like that's what life all about, man. Finding someone the same wave as you and the same everything as you, someone that can support you, someone you can support, and just grow together, go through life together, just experience life with someone.
Now, it looks good on Jasmine, but when I get it, it's gonna look a whole lot. My niece, she a beautiful person. Bronson is a beautiful person.
don't get none of the privileges?
Granny.
Oh.
Yes, man. That's my love.